Robot. Welcome back to ModFusion, guys. Welcome to another video. So welcome back to the channel, guys. So here's our next mod, and just a little history on this, guys. I actually purchased this about a month ago, and when we installed it, come to find out that a portion of it wasn't lighting up, and so I tried to return this back to, what is it, CJ Ponies, where I bought it. And I kid you not, they took about a month for them to send me a replacement part, so that was a big headache. That was actually my first part that I bought from CJ Pony, so I'm a little disappointed. So maybe I'll just stick with either American Trucks or even eBay. I think they're even faster, because that was pretty ridiculous, I think. So first thing we're gonna do is check it out and make sure that it actually lights up all the way. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that this works before we install it on the grill, and then we find out it doesn't work and we have to take it off again. So here, let's check it out. Let's make sure it just, let's see here. There and there. Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. All right, now we can go ahead and install it. All right, so when we take this grill off, we're gonna go ahead and just time lapse it, guys, because we already took it off once, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see that again. So if you want to see how to take off the grill, go ahead and check out my other video to taking off the grill. And so then come back and see how we go ahead and do the actual emblem. All right, so we got the actual grill off, and we took off the shutter system off of it. So now we're gonna go ahead and start removing the actual emblem. So for us to be able to move out this emblem, we're gonna have to take off the existing camera and the little windshield washer system that it has right next to it, and put it onto our new emblem. So I'll go ahead and get started on that, guys. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is remove the actual cables that go in the back to the camera. So that's cable for the camera. Move that off to the side for now. And then also this little hose that goes with the windshield washer fluid. So I'll kind of pull out that black clip here, and it should release. Let me see. There we go. So I'll move this off to the side as well. Then from there, I'll go ahead and release the emblem from, whoa, give me a minute, guys. I got a little cut. All right, so I'm okay, guys. Nothing too serious. Look, just a little cut. We'll survive. You don't have to cut the finger off. Okay, so to remove the actual emblem from the grill is just these 3 screws or actual nuts that are right here. And I believe they're 10 millimeter. Let me see. Yep, 10. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. A little tougher. There you go. So here's the 3 nuts, and that should allow the actual emblem to be released from the grill. There we go. All right, guys, look. Here's our existing emblem, and those 2 little parts that we're going to take out. And then here's our new emblem. So what we'll start off with is there's 3, I think there are 20 star bit to be able to release the actual camera and the little windshield washer system that's in the back of the actual grill. I'm sorry, the emblem. All right, so it's that T20 star bit on the back. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, before I go ahead and remove the existing camera and windshield washer's little device here, I'm going to add the studs that came with the new actual grill onto the back. So these 3 here that are going to actually hold the emblem back to the grill. Here we go. And 3. Alright, to remove the existing camera, just kind of pull up on the windshield washer bracket. You can take out the camera right off. And then to remove this piece with the cover, you actually, the way I kind of find easiest to do is leave it where it's supposed to be. Once I kind of grab onto this piece on the outside, and then I take a flat screwdriver and I kind of gently pry one side out. There you go. And that'll bring it off. Just like that. So that goes in the back and this goes right in the front. Just like that. And so now to put it onto the new one. Alright, so here the first thing I'm gonna do is install this little windshield washer system back into the new emblem. So it seems a little tricky, but it's not that bad, guys. If you see, this slips right on here, just like that. And so that covers that area. And then I turn it back around, and now this same bracket will actually hold on to the existing camera. So here's my existing camera. So I pull back up on this and then place it right there and align it to where I need to put the actual star bits. And then you start adding them back on here. Alright, so that finishes the install of the existing washer system and the existing camera onto the new emblem. There you go, guys. This is how it looks from the back, and here's how it looks in the front now. It's the camera and the little cover from the existing emblem. You know, it would have been nice if the texture, I think, would have been changed, or they would have gave me a one with the new emblem that kind of matches, but alright, I guess I'll live with it. Alright, now that we have the emblem ready with the camera and the windshield washer system on here, we'll go ahead and attach it back to the existing grill. Okay. And then, hey baby. Oh, thank you for the hug.
Apple.
Apples where? You don't know? Okay. So we can go ahead and attach the emblem back onto this grill, and it comes with 8mm nuts. There you go. So let me go ahead and grab this. Oh, you know what? It's not gonna work because I think they're too long. So I gotta cut these by hand. So once I put these 8mm nuts onto the emblem to attach it, I'm just gonna grab my adjustable wrench and just tighten them a little bit to make sure they're on there. You over tighten this, you'll break it. So I'm just trying to give it a little bit, you know. Okay, so I've tied in the 3 nuts onto to secure the actual emblem onto the grill. And before I connect the cables that go to the back of this emblem, I'm going to take some, this is just a recommendation, guys. You know, you can do it if you want to, you don't have to. But this red cable that connects to the power, once you install it and you kind of look through the grill, you're able to see the red cable, which I personally don't like. So what I'm going to do is get some black electrical tape, and at least that portion of it, cover it with the electrical tape so it looks black, so when you see it through, you won't see this red cable kind of, you know, hanging in the back. So only that portion of the red. Got some black electrical tape, make it disappear behind the grill. And now we can go ahead and put back the cables. So here's windshield washer system. Just snaps right on there. And then here's the camera. There we go. Camera in place. Okay, so now that we went ahead and installed the actual emblem and the cables that go behind the grill for the emblem, we're gonna go ahead and just time lapse, guys, the installation of the system that goes back onto this grill, the shutter system, and then putting it back up there. And then we'll see you guys back whenever we go ahead and connect the actual cable to the power and the ground on the vehicle. Before we go ahead and snap the actual grill back on, I'm going to go ahead and install my ground to the emblem and also my power. So I went ahead and ran the power cable already through the back of the actual grill, through the side and into the fuse box, and I'll show you guys right now where I actually connected this to the fuse box. So inside the fuse box, it says to go and connect to the number 18. So if you look at your manual, it tells you which number 18 is. You're supposed to take off number 18. Here, I'll go ahead and take this out so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. So you take off number 18 and you connect this cable with the fuse that you have on number 18, which was the 10 amps, and then the new fuse that you're adding for your emblem, the 5 amp. So you put them together here, and then you just take this entire thing and you put it where your number 18 fuse was at, and then from there you just try to run your wire as nice as you can through the through your fuse box and around your vehicle, and then close that off. And so where I'm actually putting my ground, I'm not going to run it all the way back there, guys. All I'm going to do is take it, splice it, and then I'm going to attach it to the screw that holds my actual hook of the actual hood. So I'm just loosening this the screw here, and then I'm going to run this ground right behind it, and that's going to be my ground. All right, I haven't snapped the grill back in, but I'm going to connect the windshield washer system back and the cables for the horn and for the shutter system, so that we can go ahead and hold on, I know I'm getting in the way. There you go. There you go. See, so we can go ahead and test out and make sure the actual emblem works. Even though we already tested out, I just want to make sure that we're good. So those are all connected. That's the only things that we had were not connected, so we can go ahead and get this battery back on here. Let me connect the battery. Moment of truth. Let's make sure this works before we go ahead and finish this install. So let me turn the truck on. Let me make sure this works. Tell me it turned on all the way. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like it. What you think, guys? Comment down below. Tell me if you think it looks good. And you know what? Honestly, I don't think the day does it justice. I honestly think you need to see it at night. What you think?